guys so much for joining me at Destiny Cause Tarot. We're going to be doing a love reading for Virgo. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell so you're always alerted on when I'm uploading a new video. If someone would like a personal reading, I do personal readings. They start out at $25. You're allowed to ask me 4 questions. The same day that you pay for your reading is the same day that you receive your reading. If you have more than 4 questions, I do have larger packages. Those packages are located in the description box, okay? And for those of you that just have that one question that you want an answer to, I do have a tarot number where you can text me that question and I'll tell you how to proceed from that point. Okay, remember, these are general readings. They may or may not resonate with you. The roles can always be reversed. This could not be your energy, Virgo. It could be your significant others, or it could be a mixture of the two of you guys' energy together. All right, so I just want to make that clear. Pick what resonates, throw out the rest. All right, let's get going here. My apologies for the sniffing, guys, but I don't know. Sometimes when my guides are with me, my nose does that. I don't know why. All right, let's see what's going on. Oh, God, Virgo. What is going on? I swear. We have the Page of Swords and the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. So it looks like you've been spying, okay? You've been spying on somebody, or somebody's been spying on you. And whatever you found with this Ten of Pentacles being here in reverse, it has messed up the stability of this relationship. Like, it's just done tore down. And with the Ace of Wands being in reverse right now, you have no passion, you have no energy, you don't desire this person, you're not motivated to have a passionate start, you're not motivated to have sex with this individual. It looks like you're bored, you're uninspired, you're just not motivated. But at the same time, with all of these feelings that you're having after the spying, you know, it messed up the stable connection. You still ain't moving on, because we got the Two of Wands in reverse. You still not going nowhere. Because you say, some of you are saying, I'm your baby's mother, I'm not going anywhere, that's what it is. Others of you are saying, I'm the Empress, I'm the top dog of all queens. And I'm not going nowhere. I don't care what I found. I don't care what I saw. I don't care what I heard. I don't care what they saying. And so with this Empress energy being here, I feel like you're nurturing the connection. You're stabilizing the connection, and you're working on a new opportunity. This is my Leo Libra card here. But at the same time, though, with this Four of Cups being here, I feel like either you are disconnected emotionally, or the other person is disconnected emotionally. Someone's still emotionally not accepting the other person's offer. Okay? Someone's still doing that. Whether it's you, Virgo, or your significant other, someone's still not accepting the offer. But with the Ace of Pentacles being here, I feel like either you or the significant other, whoever is the opposite of not accepting the offer, wants the Ace of Pentacles. They want a solid new beginning. They want a solid new beginning. But the other person is choosing not to talk about it. Like, I'm not talking about a new beginning. I'm not paying attention to a new beginning. And I feel like this could be the person that you were spying on. And I feel like you found out something. Remember, all roles can be reversed, because everybody gets so worked up when these energies come through. I just got to deliver the message, guys. You're going to have to piece it out on how it fits for your situation. Okay? So I feel like someone found something, was snooping, found something, and messed up the stability of the relationship. But they're like, I don't care. I'm still not moving forward. And they're starting to try to nurture a new opportunity, start something new. They're making, they want a solid new beginning, but it looks like the other person isn't talking about it. They're not focusing on it. And they're not accepting the offer. Yeah, so in the process of whatever you were spying to find out, with the Knight of Wands being in reverse, and then the Knights of Wands being in reverse, which is Sagittarius energy, I feel like with this Nine of Wands, it really puts you into a energy of being tired, because you were feeling like, damn, I'm always having to fight, you know, for my connection. I'm always having to fight for my connection. And I feel like with the Knight of Wands being in reverse, someone was reckless, someone was impulsive, someone did something that they shouldn't have done. And I feel like this particular individual, they brought a lot of the frustrations into the relationship. They brought a lot of the delays that you guys are having right now in the relationship, because they had a loss of power and you're angry about it. And then with the Two of Cups being in reverse, you're emotionally disconnected from each other right now. It's like a break in communication going on. You're just not on the same page. You're just emotionally disconnected. And I feel like this is bringing just a lot of tension into the environment of the relationship. It's just a lot of tension around the two of you. And so with this Queen of Swords being here, I feel like you want to have a conversation with this individual where you're trying to use the gift of judgment. You're still trying to be compassionate, understanding, empathize with this individual, but at the same time, you really want to tell the person how it is. So it's like, I'm understanding your side, but let me tell you how I feel. I want to speak my truth. And the reason why you're in this energy, which is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy, is because with the Five of Swords in reverse, you want to come out of this conflict with this individual. You want this period of time to be over. You want to reconnect with this individual. You're like, okay, this is what I found. I saw how reckless you were. Yes, this has messed up the stability of the relationship, but I want to get over this. I want to get over this. But I feel like the other person that you're dealing with the Fool energy being in reverse, which is Aries energy, they don't want to take another leap of faith. They don't want to take another leap of faith. They're saying with the Two of Wands being here, they want to move on. They want to see what else the world has to offer them. So they're not moving towards you to try to offer you that stability that you're looking for. And it's just really put a damper on the stability of this relationship. One of the things that someone is saying to someone is, you shouldn't have been snooping. You shouldn't have been snooping. And then another person is saying to someone that with the Page of Swords in reverse, you know, well, you're the one that was being deceptive. You're the one that was being manipulative, you know, and by possibly having sex with someone else, or having passionate, you know, conversations with someone else, or trying to have a passionate start with someone else. You're the one with the Ten of Wands in reverse that, you know, stressed me out, that burnt me out. You're the one, and then I got another person saying, well, you're like the Emperor, you know, you don't show emotions. You're not thinking about me in that type of way. I'm always having to, with the Queen of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy, I'm always having to take care of my own self. And I feel like with the Four of Swords being here, it's a lot of stress surrounding this connection right now. You know, both parties is restless. Both parties are burnt out. They're just needing to really rest. And I feel like someone just feels really left out in the cold. Someone feels like, you know what, this person doesn't feel the same way about me as I feel about them. You know, we need to either complete this cycle with each other, or we need to have a successful conclusion to this situation. But with the Six of Pentacles being in reverse, someone's using power and domination over the other individual. Someone is one-sided. You know, someone's being selfish. Someone is doing things with strings attached. And I feel like you guys got debts and things like that that you need to be worrying about. So having these issues in the relationship is just making things even worse. And then with the Two of Pentacles being here, I feel like someone could have found out, okay, someone was juggling too much. Juggling them and juggling someone else, but still trying to take care of business at home. Still trying to stay balanced out. Someone with the Queen of Cups being here, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, is not in sync about how they feel about that. Like, I don't really know how I truly feel about that. You know, I feel like someone is truly bottling up their emotions of how they feel completely about the fact that that person was juggling. You know, I feel like with the Sun card in reverse, which is Leo energy, you know, right now, whoever it is that don't really know how they feel about what happened or what's been going on, they're in a very low vibrational energy right now. This person had a false impression of what they thought their relationship with this other individual really was. And now they're sad. Now they're negative. Now they're slightly depressed. But it doesn't matter. Even though they're in this energy of not being in sync with their emotions, being depressed and feeling negative about the situation or the relationship, they still want the Ace of Pentacles. They still want that solid new beginning with this person. They still want it. But the person with the Four of Cups is not accepting their love offer. They're not. It's almost like they're just bored with it. Like, I'm bored with it. So there needs to be a completion of this situation or some type of successful conclusion to the situation. Because with the Three of Pentacles being here, it either needs to be a completion because there was a third party, or it needs to be a successful conclusion and you guys need to start working together, building together, collaborating together, coming together. But with the Page of Wands in reverse, no matter which scenario it is, it looks like you can't get an idea going on how to communicate about making these new discoveries with each other. You can't figure out a direction to go in. And that's creating majority of the conflict. And that's causing, with the Four of Wands being in reverse, a lack of support in the home. It's causing a breakdown. It's causing tension. It's causing a lack of harmony. It's causing conflict. And I feel like with the Five of Wands being in reverse, someone needs to just say, look, let's avoid the conflict. Let's respect each other's differences on how we feel about this situation. Because we love each other. We got the Queen of Cups being here. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. We love each other. And with the Four of Cups being in reverse, we both desire, or at least one of you desire, to have a new start. One of you want to accept happiness. One of you want to start again. But I feel like someone else is insecure about it. And they're being self-centered. They're being selfish. They're being self-absorbed. So I don't know. Let's keep going. Okay. Yeah, we have the Three of Cups here. And then we have the Hangman. So when it comes to this third party situation here, someone just want to let it go. All right, let's just let it go. Let's just let it go. Let's, you know, say we're going to break these old patterns. Let's sacrifice it to the universe. Let's just forget about it. Let's let it go. Let's act like it didn't happen, okay? I know that you had a third party. I found out. Let's just forget about it. But with the Queen of Swords being in reverse, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy being here, even though they're saying forget about it, they keep thinking about it. And they keep getting emotional about it. And they keep, you know, giving off this energy when they talk like they really haven't let it go yet. And it's making them come off as if they're a bitter, cold-hearted, resentful individual, which is understandable energy to be in if you found out something that you wasn't expecting to find out. So with the Ace of Swords being in reverse, when both parties communicate, they're confused. Because the other person is unsure, like, well, you said you wanted to start over. But when you talk, you don't sound like you want to start over. And I feel with this Four of Pentacles being in reverse, someone is saying, look, I might just need to let go. I might just need to let go of this, you know, because you're really defensive. You are, you know, I know that this is maybe some type of self-protective mechanism that you're trying to do, but maybe we should just let go. But the other person is countering, saying, no, judgment. I want a reconciliation. I want to come back together. And I feel like one of the reasons why they want to come back together with the King of Pentacles being in reverse, which is Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus energy, is they feel like they're going to take some type of emotional, a loss in reputation. That's number one. And then number two, a loss in their material world. And they're going to feel like their success is only an out of appearance. So it's almost like they're accepting that, well, they don't want to take my offer, but you know, I'm still not gonna go nowhere. We have the Page of Cups and the Temperance card being here, Sagittarius energy. So when it comes to this third party situation, I do feel like with the Page of Cups, someone did apologize about it. That's for sure. And they tried to apologize because with the Temperance energy being here, they wanted to try to balance things out. They wanted to balance things out. They wanted to find that middle ground. They wanted to, you know, try to make it better. And I feel like whoever that was with the King of Wands energy being here, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, this person was trying to overcome the obstacle. They were trying to look at the bigger picture. They were trying to be a leader. And they felt like apologizing with the Eight of Swords in reverse would be able for both parties to see things from a different perspective. And they possibly could mentally free themselves and just kind of, you know, accept what happened. So that with the Four of Pentacles, you guys can hold on to each other. So with the Three of Wands, I feel like, you know, someone waited, you know, waited to see like where this was going to go. Where was, you know, this going to lead to? How are they going to move forward? How are they going to expand? How are they going to grow? But with the High Priestess being in reverse, whoever this person is with this High Priestess energy in reverse was still keeping secrets, was still withholding information, was still repressing how they truly feel, because they really wasn't harmonized about this connection at all. I feel like someone just apologized. You know how when you apologize because you got caught? Kind of like that. I apologize because I got caught. And I feel like they're truly still repressing how they feel, and it's still some things that's hidden, but they're afraid to talk about it. They're afraid to say anything about it. And with this King, so whoever's like, okay, let's just let it go. Let's just let it go. Okay, we'll sacrifice it to the universe. We're not going to worry about it no more. Let's just let it go. At the same time, they're saying let it go. But with the King of Swords being in reverse, when they communicate, they're still coming off as abusive. They're still coming off as cold. They're still coming off as rigid. This person is still being cruel when they speak. It's almost like they saying, okay, I apologize. I thought this was going to work. I thought this was going to balance it out. But then the other person that don't want to leave the connection is saying, okay, well, we're going to let it go. We're going to let it go. But when they communicate, when they talk, when they deal with you, they still being nasty with their mouth. They're still being abusive. They're still having manipulative habits and ways. They're still using mental power. They're using what they found out about you or found out as mental power to drive their authority over you. They're just being nasty. It's hard to deal with this person. And this is why with the Judgment card being in reverse, you're kind of rethinking the fact that, like, I shouldn't have, the other person's thinking maybe I shouldn't try to reconcile. And so now whoever's saying that is like emotionally distant and they don't want to accept the other person's love offer. But with the Eight of Cups being in reverse, someone feels emotionally stuck to the situation. Like they're in a state of confusion. They feel like, okay, I apologize. I thought we were moving forward, but no, we're not. I'm still stuck. I'm still confused. And they have a fear of loss. They have a fear of change. But there's another individual with the Seven of Wands being in reverse that's saying, look, I have no choice. I can't keep doing this. So I have to try to overcome this. I have to let this go. I have to recover. I have to recover. Yes, I found out with the Lover's energy being here, Gemini energy, my partner had another partner. But with this Chariot energy being in reverse, which is Cancer energy, you know, I'm being aggressive. So that's preventing my energy. My thoughts are all scattered. They're all over the place. And that's preventing us from moving towards or in a certain direction. You know, someone is saying, I have to change. I have to change. I have to change. So with this Seven of Cups being in reverse, I feel like someone is unwilling to accept the reality of the situation. I feel like both parties are, in some senses or another. I think both parties are, you know, not really trying to accept this for what it really is. And I feel like, you know, someone is getting very close to the end of their confusion about what's happening here. Okay, clarity is starting to come in. Clarity is starting to show up. And someone's like, look, we got to move forward. And so I feel like one person is saying, let me try to get over this so we can move forward together. And then there's another party that's saying, you know what, I'm going to move forward because that's the best thing for me. Because, you know, this person really ain't over this. When we talk, they still nasty to me. You know, some of the reasons that made me have a third party in the first place are still here. You know, and with the Knight of Wands being in reverse, it's like, yeah, I was impulsive. Sagittarius energy. Yeah, I was impulsive. I was reckless. You know, I had a loss of power. You know I put some frustrations and delays into the relationship, you know, but at the same time, you know, we agreed that we were each other's Six of Cups. We were familiar with each other. We have a family with each other. You know, we've been genuinely happy before, you know. We're familiar with each other. But why are we still with the Five of Swords fighting? Why are we still going through this conflict? Why is it still here? Why is this tension, these disagreements, this hostility still here? You know? And it's here because, for one, you're not completely healed from it. That's number one. And then number two is with the King of Pentacles being in reverse, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus energy. Someone is just staying in the situation because they have, they're afraid of the material loss. And then they're also afraid of a loss of reputation. And making it look like their success is just an outer appearance. So they're like, you know what? We're just going to reconcile. We're going to stay together. Even though both parties indirectly know, okay, we need to let go. My guys want to talk today. Okay, let me put this one here. Yeah, so like I said, someone was unwilling to accept the reality of the fact that they were with the Two of Pentacles being juggled. And with the Knight of Swords being here, which is Libra energy, they went in, charged all up, full of energy, defending their beliefs, showing action, all impulsive, saying like, oh, I found this, I found that, boom, 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 boom. And then with the Eight of Wands being here, this individual didn't seem to blink much. Instead, they just slowed down on communicating about anything passionate with the other person at all. It's almost like it did a reversal. Like, yeah, you found out, blah, blah, blah. It's a mess. And so with this Seven of Pentacles being here, you guys got to start rethinking your, you guys got to start rethinking your approach on this situation here. Like, you really need to reevaluate your choices. Because somebody's putting work in and they're not getting any type of reward back. Because the other person, energy is scattered and they just said, I'm not investing. I'm just not investing in this anymore. I feel like with the Devil in reverse, someone truly wants a divorce. They want to release this connection, or they want to separate. They want to release this toxic energy so they can restore control over their life. But someone is feeling like, you know what? This is the mother of my children. This is... Then another person could be feeling like another situation, another group of people could be saying like, well, no, I want another opportunity to nurture it. I want another opportunity to work on it. But I feel like with the Seven of Cups being in reverse, someone is unwilling to face the reality of what's going on. And that's because with the Ace of Swords being here, you guys aren't talking and you're not communicating well and your thoughts are chaotic right now. I feel like you're still confused. You're still unsure. You know, I do feel like someone desires to extend some type of olive branch But I don't know if that's going to be enough. And so with this star energy being here, I don't know if that was going to try to come up, upward or in reverse, but it's crossing. So I feel like someone is on the verge of still having hope, and then someone is still on the verge of just giving up. But at the same time, whoever the hell it is, regardless, is with this Nine of Pentacles in reverse, knows that they don't want to be single. And they could just not want to be single or without this individual because they could suffer financially. They could have false stability. They could feel like they have false success without this individual in their life. So I feel like someone is just kind of like obsessed with work. And it could be because you live beyond your means. So it's hard to leave someone that you count on because you live beyond your means. And I feel like with this Hierophant being here, someone doesn't want to be single and they just want to stay in the commitment. They want to stay in the marriage. They want to stay in the connection. But with this King of Swords being here, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy, there really needs to be a talk, you know, where two people are sitting down and they're being truthful with each other. They're being disciplined. They're saying their truth. Like, they're being logical. They're using their head and not their emotions on whether or not the Fool energy, which is Aries energy, whether or not taking a leap of faith is the right thing to do. Should you begin again or should you not? Are we going to reconcile? Are we going to reconcile? It can't just be because we're worried about our reputation. It can't just be because we're worried about our money. It has to be because we're each other's wish fulfillment. We have the Nine of Cups. And we want to have a stable new beginning with each other. It got to be because of that. You know, and yes, somebody was deceptive. We understand that. Somebody was using tricks and tactics and strategies to do what they had to do. But with the Six of Wands being in reverse, we know that's what caused a lot of the lack of victory and success in the connection. We know that. But with the Ace of Cups being here, you guys do care about each other. You do love each other. You do love each other. That's why with the Tower being in reverse, you're not both, neither one of you are completely and totally trying to bring the Tower. You're trying to hold on to the connection. At least one of you are. And some of you, both of you are. And some of you want to move on together. And some of you want to move on by yourself. But that lack of conversation and communicating is making things even worse. Yes, with the High Priestess being here in reverse, like I said, someone is just repressing their feelings about the whole situation. I think both parties are kind of repressing how they feel. When it comes to possibly a Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. But I feel like someone is still trying to be focused. They're trying to be passionate. You know, they're trying to be courageous. They're still trying to stand by that person's side. Even though with the Moon energy being here, which is Pisces energy, you know, there was some things that was hidden from them. And they're afraid. They're afraid. But with this Magician energy being here, which is Virgo energy, I feel like someone is in that manifestation mode. They're saying, you know what, I'm going to create something out of nothing. You know, I'm going to be skilled. I'm going to use my power. I'm going to use everything, resource that I have towards me. Even though with the Three of Swords, I am hurting, I'm in pain, I'm suffering, I'm grieving. You know, and I'm still with the Knight of Pentacles. I'm still going to move towards this individual to offer them my stability. Even though with the Five of Cups, I am really hurting. I'm really hurting. And I'm sad and I'm emotional. Yeah, and someone's truly repressing their feelings about the fact with the Two of Wands being here that they truly want to move on. You got one party that wants to move on and they want to, with the Nine of Pentacles, be single. With the Knights of Cups being in reverse, this person doesn't want to make forward movement to offer their cup of love anymore. And they're disappointed in how things have worked out. But at the same time, with the I feel like that last energy was that person's energy. Now this is the other person's energy. They're hurt as well. They're feeling like they're hurt. They feel like they're in pain. They feel like they've been suffering. You know, they feel like they've been rejected. And with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, they don't want to walk towards you to offer stability. Because with the two, woo, honey, my guys are coming through today, honey. Thank you, thank you, thank you. With the Two of Cups being here, they're emotionally disconnected from you. And with the Queen of Pentacles, this is what, with the Queen of Swords being here, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, this is what they want to talk to you about. Making it clear. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Make it clear. Yeah, and with the Four of Wands being in reverse here, it's just been a breakdown in this relationship, in this commitment, in this home. Even though somebody apologized, with the Five of Cups being here, you're still upset. You're still hurting about it. That's understandable. It takes time. You're still hurting, but you're still moving towards them to offer them stability, even though with the Three of Swords, you're still in pain. You're still with the Magician, Virgo energy, still trying to manifest, even though you know that something was being hidden from you. Even though you know. Even though you know something was being hidden from you. You know, and this, I feel like this goes for both people. This Ten of Wands in reverse and the Ace of Wands. You got one person that wants to drop the burdens and wants to drop the stress because they want a passionate new start with the person. And then you got the other person, they want to drop the wands. They want to drop the stress because they want a passionate new start elsewhere. But neither one of you, with the Strength card being in reverse, which is Leo energy, is strong enough to do either one. You're doubting you can do either one. You're doubting that you're going to be able to be successful with moving towards them to offer them stability. They're doubting that they'll be able to communicate and tell you that they want a passionate start alone. Both of you lack courage. You're weak and you're insecure about it. Both of you. About both sides of the table. And with the Nine of Swords being here, it frustrates you. It causes pain. It causes anxiety. It causes you to not be able to sleep at night. It's all of that. Because one of the major reasons I feel for both of you is because King of Pentacles in reverse, someone's worried about their reputation. Someone was worried about the money. If with the Death energy being here, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus energy, with the Death energy being here, Scorpio energy, if they completely and totally end it. But with the Six of Pentacles being in reverse, someone's worried about debt. Someone's worried about, you know, oh my God, you know, what is going to happen if we do this? We're not going to balance this out. I mean, you know, what's going on? Someone's worried about debt, and then the other person's they're worried about having power and dominance over the other person. Like, I won't be able to run this person and tell them what to do. So I don't see neither one of you working on it this week. I just don't see it. I just don't see it, Virgo. All right, guys. Thank you so much for checking out the video. Don't forget, guys, to check out my beautiful Destiny Charms. This is one of the favorites that seems to be one of my best sellers so far. These are on my site, Zahara's Boutique. Please pick them up. I put a lot of love and light into each one. They're handmade by me. Thank you guys so much for supporting me. Thank you guys for being there for me. We really do appreciate it, me and my family. You have a wonderful and blessed day.